All right, you guys, we have some clips here of men and women speaking on chivalry.
The last guy I really liked, I remember I sat in the car waiting for him to open the car door, and we were just at the gas station, and he was already inside of the gas station, and I was like,
just sitting in the car.
I was like, homie really doesn't get it. No, so like that kind of stuff is just like out the window.
I've been going on dates for the past 2 weeks. When I say I'm not satisfied, this what the fuck I got to choose. When you take me on a date, you open up my fucking door. You open up the door. You pull out the chair if it's a chair, and you cut my fucking steak if it's a steak. I'm always gonna order a steak to see if you got some fucking home training, hoe. If you take a female on a date, she order a steak, you cut it. The fuck? They pre-cut it, then you cut it. Be a gentleman. Be the gentleman. You trying to gently touch on this ass? Do the work.
Now, who would have cut a woman's steak with an attitude like that?
I want to know, have men decided that they're not going to hold the door open for women anymore? Because I can't tell you how many times I have gone into a store, the man was going in front of me, he saw me coming behind him, and he opened up the door, but didn't open it up for me, and the door hit me. Or he was coming out of the door and didn't hold it open for me to go through it, and the door hit me. And this has happened multiple times, so I just want to know, have men decided that they are just not going to hold the door open for women anymore?
I don't know if you guys remember, but a while back I made a video about when I went to Mariano's to get these things filled, and I had a hard time getting my cart over the bump out of the store, and no guy helped me. They watched me struggle. I don't know if you remember that video. I'm not effeminate. I think that men should help women. I never asked to do everything by myself. So let's get that out there. Everybody was saying, oh, you asked for this. No, I didn't. I will accept help from a man. Part two, second time this happened. I was walking out, got all the way to my car, unlocked my car, grabbed the first water bottle. They're heavy. They're 5-gallon water bottles. Brought it to my seat, and as I walked to get another one, a man walked past me, looked me dead in the eye, and goes, wow, that looks like a lot of work. Yes, it is. Never said, oh, let me help you with that, or did you want me to help you, or can I help you? I'd rather you say nothing at that point. I know it's a lot of work. I'm doing it. Can we bring old-fashioned morals and standards back, please? Back opening up doors for women, being respectful and kind, and not scared just because maybe one time you got rejected by a woman. I do get it if a woman was struggling and you tried to help and she totally, oh, I'll do it myself. I get that, but we're all not like that. There's us women out here that would appreciate the help.
I'm sorry to tell you, ma'am, but nobody is offering help in today's world. I don't even offer help with my own daughters. I make them ask for help. You have to tuck your ego and ask a man for help.
Ladies, we have to stop this. This really, really grinds my gears when this happens. I'm talking to a woman, right? In the beginning stage, about to court her, going on a date or whatever. And she's like, are you going to bring me flowers for the date? Or are you going to do such and such? Listen. If a man likes you, he's going to do it for you. Whatever that is. If it's flowers or, bring you to him, whatever the F, he's going to do it. Stop asking. Stop asking for it. It's so annoying. I remember on Valentine's Day, right? Me and my date, we're going to go out. It's freaking Valentine's Day. Of course I'm going to buy you flowers. Like, a day before, like, shit, are you going to give me roses? Duh. The fuck, who do you think I am? A bum? The fuck? It's like... Stop trying to force chivalry to happen. When women say, "Are you going to do this?" That makes me not want to do it. that makes me not want to do it. Another day I went on, I bought a girl some roses. I did the whole romantic thing, but she didn't ask for it. She didn't ask for anything. She didn't tell me she liked flowers. She didn't tell me she wanted anything. She didn't ask for anything, and I got it for her. But when you're expecting it to happen or trying to force it to happen, that makes me not want to do it. Who are you, and why do you deserve that? And when I say deserve that, it's of course, flowers $2 to $5, whatever, $10, right? It's something easy, something so simple that I can get. But if I want to do it, let me do it. Don't force me to do it. I want you to think about it from a guy's perspective. My money is my vagina. I don't give my vagina to everyone. Just like you don't give your vagina away. My money is my vagina. My penis, It goes everywhere. But my money is my vagina. All right? If I'm going to give it to you, I'm going to give it to you because I want to do it. Not because you are asking for it. You know? That's like me going on a date and days before. Are we going to have sex after the date? Are you going to... That's like me saying that. That's how guys look at it. You know? The money is our vagina. Try to break it up.
Men afraid to approach women these days. Just look at the world that men have to exist in. If a guy mentions how nice you look, it's sexual harassment. But if he keeps quiet, it's male indifference. If he buys you flowers, he's after something. If he doesn't, he's not thoughtful. If he's proud of his achievements, he's full of himself. If he isn't, he's not ambitious. If he tries to keep himself in shape, he's vain. If he doesn't, he's a slob. If he puts a woman on a pedestal and tries to protect her from the rat race, he's a male chauvinist. If he stays at home and does housework, he's a pansy. If he lets himself be vulnerable, he's a wimp. If he doesn't, he's insensitive. If he pursues you too much, you feel like he's stalking. If he doesn't, he lacks self-confidence. Wonder why most guys feel awkward, anxious, and downright frightened when they have to approach a woman they're interested in.
In today's world, why would any man risk his freedom just to approach a woman to get to know her? I do not speak to women unless they speak to me first. Period. And I'm talking about strange women. There's no benefit of going up to a strange woman and speaking to her unless she spoke to you first.
Men, what I would love to see going into 2026 is man doing manly stuff, like opening the car door for your girlfriend, for your wife, you doing the driving. You know, this is called the passenger princess seat for a reason. I've been seeing that like when I'm out and about with my husband, and it just irks me so bad. You're in the same car with your wife. I don't believe that you should be the one in the passenger princess seat, not letting your wife do the pumping of the gas. I just believe that if you treat her well, you will see your woman glow. And if that girl isn't glowing, you're doing something wrong. That kind of rhymed. What the heck?
I would knock boots with a Republican because I actually like manly men. Oh, if I got assaulted, I would want to be with the guy who's gonna go beat that motherfucker up. Not be like, well, what were you wearing? I'm actually inclined to believe the fella. Sorry, instead of advocating for people like yourself to make more money, you're gonna go worship some guy who makes more money than you on Twitter. Because you're gonna be just like him one day, buddy. Oh yeah. Ew! I'm seeing videos of left-wing men intervening when ICE is trying to arrest their neighbors. Okay, chasing ICE out of the fucking neighborhood. That's a man. Meanwhile, Republicans, what are you doing? Fascism finally came knocking on your door like you've been fantasizing about since you were a little boy watching World War II documentaries. And you thank them for their service. I just cannot get with a guy who's scared of seed oils. Or like transgender people. Or vaccines. Like, that's unemployed behavior. I'm sorry, I can't imagine that you were employed and genuinely worried about these things.
You already know, stay away from women who tell you what a man is.
Can somebody explain something to me, please? I want to know where all of the good men have gone. Where are all of the chivalrous men? Where are they? Because I just went into Circle K with a stroller, right? And there was nobody around except for the guy at the counter. And he's just staring at me as I'm struggling trying to get through the entrance. Struggling. Because there's no like handicapped, push button where it opens. And I'm just like trying to get the stroller in there. And he's just staring at me. And then to top it off, another man walks in as I'm walking out of Circle K, watches me struggle again getting out of Circle K as I'm opening the door and trying to push the stroller through. What is going on? Where have all the good men gone? Where? Why? I just don't understand. There's no like kindness anymore. Where has all the kindness gone? I don't know what to say. You guys have a good day. Hopefully better than mine. Bye!
You know what? Sure. I'll be the first person in line. The lover boy that I am, I'll be the first person in line to bring back begging, okay? As soon as y'all give us something to beg for. What are we begging for exactly? These men back in the day had something to beg these women for. So let me help you understand. Y'all out here giving up cooter for free. So we not begging for cooter. I mean, it's free. Why am I begging for what's free? 99. Why would we beg for love when y'all are giving love up to a whole bunch of men who don't deserve it? So your love is selective, but selected to the wrong dude. So why would I ever beg for that? Me being the good man, whatever you want to call it, y'all not giving it up to them. Y'all giving it up to the toxic dudes y'all know ain't worth nothing. So we not begging for something we know we not finna get in the first place. And then your attention is worth a free meal, right? Like y'all giving up your attention for a free meal. Yuck. So we not begging for your love, right? We not begging for cooter, right? And we not begging for attention, right? 3 things that we would beg for, you have completely diminished in the market. Okay, so what are we begging for? Women with kids and trauma? Like, I'll be the first one in line to beg. Bro, you don't understand. I love buying flowers. I would love to stand outside of a shorty window with a boombox. Love to pick shorty up and step over puddles for her. You know, all that type of stuff. But I'd be damned if I pull up with a bouquet of flowers, the boombox, the whatever your favorite stuff on whatever, and you get thrashed by some toxic dude because he's exciting? I'm not doing that.
No man is doing that today. Men understand the game. You want to go out there and have all this fun and don't ask that guy to do anything, but then you get with the nice guy and want him to be the one that's chivalrous. You do not ask for chivalry from the guy you're having fun with.
Why is it always men aren't men anymore? Why is it always, when are men gonna step up and be men? When literally women have been begging men to be women for literally a fucking decade. You guys have been crying about men needing to be more emotional. You need him to do your laundry. You need him to cook and clean and step up. Like, you don't even want to come home after a 40-hour work week and cook and clean. Most of y'all can't cook or clean, and yet you want these men that are working 60 to 70 hours to be emotionally in tune, cook for you, clean for you. You want a woman as a fucking husband. Like, can someone make it make sense? And then you sit here and say, oh, what happened to all the men? You turned them into women. You wanted them to have all these feminine traits, and they did that, and they became that, and now you can't stand it. So make it make sense. If he's too emotional, then he's weak. But if he shows a little freaking masculinity where he's helping you and he's being strong and he's being the provider, then it gives you the freaking ick. What you want is a woman that looks like a man, and when that has happened in society, you can't stand it. This is a perfect example, and it's so weird because women will literally change men into people that they don't even like, and we're seeing it on a bigger scale in society. How can you expect that man to be a man when you don't let him be a man? Oh, wait, and all of those feelings that you expect him to have, you're then gonna weaponize it and use it against him anyway. So what is the expectation? And even if he's home more to help you with said dishes or laundry, that means he has to take less hours at work, which means he's making less money, which means guess what? He's a broke ass dude that's not even a providing man, which then is a feminine trait. Y'all don't know what you want. When it comes down to it, women do not know what they want and they take it out on the men. I'm just convinced that the majority of women are freaking lesbians. They just don't want to be physically intimate with a woman, but they want all of the traits of women in a man.
On the train and look at all these men. What happened to giving up your seat for women? No man offered me a seat. Excuse me, are you going to get up?
What?
Are you going to get up?
Are you pregnant?
No.
Are you for equality?
Yes.
Off.
No respect. Chivalry is dead.
Chivalry is dead, and women killed it.